What initially drew me to this line of work was having experienced the impact that proper estate planning and litigating and defending legacies can have on a family. And I really desired to have that same impact and to hopefully keep families together as opposed to see them torn apart through inheritance disputes.
I became a lawyer very late in life. I was a high school teacher. I was a dental practice consultant. I've done a lot of other things. And during that whole time, I knew for sure that I was going to go to law school. My husband and I are business owners, and we had gotten some not great advice along the way. And so I knew for sure I wanted to help business owners planning their life legacy.
When somebody walks into my office, they're very often upset, hurt, betrayed. They're dealing with a death, and very often they're dealing with an interpersonal conflict with family members. And they're looking for guidance from us. We try to recognize that these families are no different than ours. They're just going through a tough time.
My mother-in-law passed in '94. She wrote a holographic will, and there was some words in the will itself that were going to be contested by relatives. She left everything to her son. They particularly didn't like that they were out of the will.
I met my neighbor in 1987. I came by one day to check on her. I found her on the floor, just collapsed. I called 911, got her taken by ambulance to a nearby hospital, showed up there myself, and then I didn't know who to call. But then after I sat down with Debra, I just stopped worrying and then just started to take action. If someone was in any kind of situation like I was in, definitely get a lawyer, and I would definitely recommend Ferguson Law.
I have been a client of Adam Ferguson for over 2 decades. He's always been my champion. He's always had my back. I have complete faith in him.
The firm that Debra and I are building is one that recognizes the legacies we're trying to protect. When we're dealing with inheritance, you are by nature dealing with family and family dynamics.
We stand for standing with our clients, being an advocate for their needs, not tearing families apart. When a family hires Ferguson Law Group, they're getting our commitment to take on their problem. So if you're facing the loss of a loved one or fighting with siblings over parents' estate, the best thing you can do is pick up the phone and call Ferguson Law Group.